say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. Now you remember. Blow me on her page and now she won't post on IG, she is clever.
Good, MP. What's up, MP?
Look, we still have a few seats available for upcoming Grizzlies home games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth for more information.
A reminder, fans, we hope you will come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive a trading card right early to the fan zone and get them signed by Grizz and the Grizz Group.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, tickets for upcoming home games can't be found at the team website or visiting the ticket booth. And remember to come to the next Grizzlies home game weekend. Bring your Grizzly experts, and everyone in attendance will get around Grizz Group.
Fans, be here for your mascot games. Offensive fans will receive a poster of the Grizz.
Our Grizzlies mascot giveaway is right around the corner. Number 10,000 fans.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Portland, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year. And of course the Grizzlies, 2 spots below. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Abdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Luke Kennard, Jaren Jackson out there with MP. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Brent, how good does it feel as a player when your team really starts to hit its stride?
Well, it's just awesome, BA, when players understand their role and how locked in that you can be. And there's a whole other level to that when you know going into any NBA contest whether or not you're going to win the game is dependent on what you do. And the opponent has no chance of taking that away from you. That's when you're a championship caliber team.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Avdia outside. Outside Sharp. Avdia outside. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Inside. Here's McCormick. That one falls.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Pass to Kamari. Ayton against MP. Outside for Henderson. Ayton, the open look. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Pass to MP. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
And that might be why he's not a top option. I mean, they can't trust him even that close.
For Portland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Avdia can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Wells, the pass to Kennard. McCormick, good. McCormick's got 6.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Sharp has the open look. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Sharp's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
McCormick, good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Sharp, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Fires the 3, fires in the triple. He's got 7.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent, the talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he can become an elite defender in this league.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And he's got the space. MP will not hesitate to throw it down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
It's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Sharp. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Kennard can't get it to go. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Ayton. Now Avdia. Three-pointer Sharp. McCormick with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. That's Morant missing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in. Sharp's got 14.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
To the middle. And MP throws it down.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Henderson outside. Shoots over Morant. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making... And some changes here for the Grizzlies. MP's checked in for Clark, and it's Kennard in for Pippen. And also a switch here for Portland. Rupert, he's checked in for Sharpe. To the inside. Aldama grabs a board. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Santi Aldama out there with MP. Then it's Edey. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And there's a pick from the arc. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Down low. Here's MP. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Grant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
McCormick can't hit. Portland leading. And here's Simons outside, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Aldama outside. Back to MP. They need this. Portland with a rebound. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Avdia with a steal. Moran against Simons. 1:46 left in the half. Pass to Grant. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Trailblazers lead by 3. Grant, the pass to Williams. Pass to Simons. Avdia with it. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now.
And he has not made one shot in this one. It has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Avdia outside. .41 seconds left in the first half of this one. Fires from deep. Morant grabs a miss.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
McCormick can't hit. Well, Portland's shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Williams. Here's Kamari. Now here's Avdia, defended by Kennard.
Denny Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. This guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Avdia. To the paint. Here's McCormick. Down low. MP drops it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From deep three-point land. And no good. and trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's...
All right, now, still... Thanks for tuning in. Now...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jaden Sharp really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3 spot.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Henderson with it, guarded by Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson, and they get it back. Ayton, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Outside Morant, down low. Here's McCormick. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here tonight. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Avdia. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Pass to Kamare. Back to Avdia. Here's Kamare from deep. Sinks it from distance. Kamare's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Good setup. Avdia, he's got such a good feel for the game.
MP no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. 2-point game. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's see some of the numbers here for DeAndre Ayton.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Outside Sharp. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Kennard passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim, becoming more impactful offensively.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Back to Henderson from behind the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Inside. Here's McCormick. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Pass to Avdia. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Really good work on the interior. Avdia forcing the D to compromise.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Simons is checked in for Portland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Memphis with it. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Off the outside. Back to Simons. Morant with a defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And the basket by MP.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Avdia. Now Sharp. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Sharp is such a gifted offensive player. He keeps his foot jammed on the accelerator when he has openings like this.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Some changes for Memphis. Grizzlies. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. MP is out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Henderson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Avdia finds Ayton. Outside Sharp. Kennard with the rebound.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
To the inside. Here's McCormick. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Sharp against Kennard. Out to the right wing. Ayton in the high post. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
McCormick. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. McCormick's got 14 points now in the second half. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jackson, pass to Wells. To the middle. McCormick. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And stolen by Jackson. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Outside Sharp. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
Yeah, Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stolen by Ayton. Henderson with it, guarded by Morant. Avdia outside. 1:14 left in the fourth. Pass to Sharp. Ayton with it. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the right block. The rebound by Jackson.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Trailblazers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Henderson. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. That shot off the mark. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 14. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Henderson outside. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
Take a shower. Wash it off.
I saw MP had his first career double.
What's up for dinner tonight?
Yeah, I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. What are you thinking?
Won't those get soggy?
I got an air fryer. Crisp them right up.
It's a good idea. Did you send out tomorrow?
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place. I'm a little confused. You said you were happy with. All right, look. I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight, you better watch out.
What's up, MP?
Every time I push a pen, but I do not push a pen. A pen and a pen that imprison all my kin and my partners and my friends. The politicians that fuck with the prison that they in, that they keep the past, the former, current, and ex-president. Quoted like I wrote a signature by Michael Mann. Swear to God that I go hard and that's as hard as MC Ren. I don't need a reverend, I will not show reverence. Auntie say I'm arrogant, I say I'm intelligent. If God truly know my heart, then why would I bow to men? Now I only go to churches where they welcome workers in. Had to get it out the mud and rise up out the settlement. Catch me early like Sunday school, I'm as clean as my Sunday suit. Pastor play you for fool, me I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty, ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the blood.
Yo, MP, how'd the meeting go today?
Yo,
Hey, look, as good as he is.
he's a legend, Patrick.
And so are you.
A legend, bro.
And so are you.
Look, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay?
He about to tear the roof off.
Starting at 7 foot 3 inches.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durant. And it's Fontecchio in at the small forward.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now, here's MP. Here's Ivy. Pass to Fontecchio. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Wells in the corner. Back to MP. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Detroit on D. Morant passes to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Durant.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Fontecchio And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Get outside, get outside.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Down low, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. Clock at 6. Harris outside. And no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant with it. Inside. And MP throws it down.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
McCormick. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. MP's got 9.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wells. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Memphis moving it around. McCormick, that's tipped.
Well, his block numbers might not always show it, but Stewart is a strong defender who alters a lot of shots.
They've got MP. Ja Morant, he's out there with Kennard. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. MP outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 7. Beasley finds Schroeder. And here's Stewart. Pass to Beasley. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Memphis. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Pistons. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Well, that's the kind of energy they want to see from Morant, making an impact with his defense.
The Pistons making a change here. Sasser's checked in. Stewart a screen. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go. Astounding for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Raptors. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
MP powers through the contact inside.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Beasley with the screen on Kennard. Here's Schroeder. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
To the middle. It's intercepted. Tries it from 19. Ja Morant with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That one good for 2. MP's got 15.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the...
With Tyrese Halliburton out, they lose one of their primary catalysts. He makes his offense run so smooth.
Yeah, he's one of the rising stars in this league.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Detroit Pistons.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe.
And that's a halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
Let's get an update on Sante Aldama. David, what's the status?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Memphis's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, he has torn ligaments in his elbow. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, the small forward. And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Ivy passes to Duran. Cunningham against Morant.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Harris passes to Fontecchio. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Moves over Morant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Cunningham's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pistons trail by 6. Now, here's Cunningham. He has 7. Harris setting the pick for Ivy. A three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to MP. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
Pippin's checked in for John Morant. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, you get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters, people take care of your bags, you stay in great...
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Detroit. They trail by 1. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. We've got Wells. Jackson is out there with MP. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. McCormick's shot is off. Pistons shooting 43% from the floor. Schroeder kicks to Stewart. Here's Holland. Lets the 3 fly. Stewart misses.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
A nice shot by McCormick.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Stewart against MP. Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. McCormick's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Kennard. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. Harris passes to Ivy. Over Kennard. Detroit, no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Down low, McCormick, and it's denied.
Well, Duran making his physical presence known.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
MP passes to Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Fontecchio. And here's Cunningham. Guarded by Morant. Cunningham passes to Duran. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP with it. Guarded by Harris. Here's Cunningham. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Big time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from a corner.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
Here's MP. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham inside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Misses in close.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fontecchio with it. And so it's Detroit with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year. They're professionals too.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Feeling you, MP.